Hey, good morning to you all. Let's get the right picture on here. Oh, what a pretty shot. I was hoping that by sunrise, we had a pretty solid overcast at the airport about 7 o'clock this morning. I was hoping that we would get a nicer start. And indeed, what a pretty sunrise. Got the train there right below the sunrise and some patchy clouds that have really cleared out. What a pretty shot there. Some good stuff for today. And overall, it is a calmer start to our day. Not much in the way of any precipitation fell from last night. We weren't bullish on it. Thought maybe we get a little bit, enough to perhaps cause a little bit of slickness in the roads. Never happened, so that's good. Things look nice here in the Conneaut Lake area for this morning on the Channel Lock weather cam. Bob Friend of Ford World weather cam. Some patchy clouds here. Dry start to what really should be a nice looking day. I always love to see the areas getting. I'm a little kid, and I just love this season. I love the Christmas season, and looks like plenty of trees there. I'm guessing that's they're selling those there at in front of the municipal building there in Girard, and of course many of you perhaps getting that tree, and so hopefully you'll get a good tree. Today's a good time to get it. No snow on the ground. Just it's chilly but not frigid, and things are just looking pretty nice for the day. So if you haven't purchased your tree yet, go out, get one, and go to one of our local establishments, perhaps, and get that good old Christmas tree, and go out and decorate it and get ready for the season. Today is December 1st. It is the first day of meteorological fall. As if you've watched our Facebook lives here, we go by the meteorological calendar when it comes to seasons, not necessarily the uh, calendar. Are we in the Gregorian or Julian? I always forget. I think we're the Julian calendar, which of course has the first day of winter on the 21st. But we go by the meteorology. We divide the year into four parts: the warmest and the coldest 3 months, and then in between for spring and fall. And December 1st is the start of the three coldest months of the year. So here we go. So we're in. So happy winter time. Welcome to winter to us as a meteorologist. And we got hit a little early with some winter. Not much winter time. We got the cold, but we don't really have any of the snowfall for today. You can see pretty much melted here in Girard. And how are things looking? Let's how much snow's on the ground? Let's go to Edinburgh. Let's go to Edinburgh. Always good to go to Edinburgh. We are in the downtown area, and they got some snow. It's settled a lot from the almost 6 inches they had a couple of days ago. And the roadways, as you can see, very good shape. The sun's starting to illuminate the tops of buildings here. Very wintertime picturesque. Of course, you got a little bit of the smoke coming out, some of the stacks in the chimneys, iconic wintertime scenes. So hopefully you can enjoy this day. And hey, this morning at 6:30, we had a medium. It was called the Rhode Island medium, not the Long Island medium. I know that's a popular TV show, was popular at one time. This is a gentleman, Matt. Forgot his name. Matt began with a K. Escapes me for now. He was a very good interview overall. I mean, regardless of what side of the aisle you are when it comes to speaking with the dead, speaking with the other side. Do you believe it or don't you? But it was a good interview. We had a solid 5 minutes, and on our Facebook page, we actually have, do you believe in it? Have you gone to a medium? Have you, and how much do you really believe in that kind of thing? I would call myself a healthy skeptic. Of course, around here, most of you are probably familiar with the Lilydale up there in New York, a place where they have the mediums and Inspiration Stump. I've been there a couple times myself, though it's been, oh gosh, I was in my early 20s, so we're talking well over 30 years ago that I've been there. I went with my mom a couple times when I was younger. We did go to a few mediums. You know, Personally, for me, it didn't amount to much. I didn't get a whole lot out of it, but I saw others We had group meetings, and some said you're spot on. Others say no, not feeling it. So, like I said, I've got to, it's just hard. It's hard to figure out. I mean, it's a realm that we don't know, and some swear by it. Some have swear. I swear that there are times, and I think my father is in the room with me, or around me, or present, or help me with something like that. I'm a true believer in that. But have I physically been able to talk to him, or even through my mind? I mean, I've never had that. Others have. And where you are in the aisle, we'd like to know. Go on our Facebook page and let us know. It's an interesting discussion, and an interesting concept, to say the least. Hello to you, Paul. Good to see you out there in Kissimmee, out there in Florida. 65 chilly by Florida standards. Bob and Sue, another Florida people. Good morning to you. Hey, Randy. Good to see you there, Randy Hamilton. Bill, good morning to you. Hey, and the other Bill Cox, calm and 32 out there in Waterford. Thank you, Bill, for the temp there. Tom McNutt, good morning to you, bud. Hello to you, Kim, out in the Corey area. Good morning. Susan in Union City. Susan Ottaway, good to see you. 30 degrees out there. Hello there, Whites Racing. Patricia, good morning out there in Girard. Not much there. Ed Westmead, good to see you, bud. You are welcome. About to answer the snowbelt question there. And hello to you, Becky, 28 out there, clearing skies. Moxie Jim, thanks for the email. Got a good chuckle out of it. You're a warm 45 out there in Jamestown, Tennessee. And I plan to. Thank you. I believe you saw them, Shadow Spirit on the wall. Yeah, again, people have, many swear by it. And, these are people, I mean, I've known people who swear by it. They are sane. They're not out left field, so to speak. They seem to be very, very sane, and truly believe what they saw or what they felt, what they heard. It's interesting stuff. It really is. Thomas out there in Northeast, Thomas Fullerton, good morning to you. And we are in a weather situation here that's fairly tame in the grand scheme of things. We're going to have a series of waves move on through. Now, the ones that came through earlier had a lot of moisture with them, even though the temperatures were marginally cold. Obviously, we had a lot of moisture actually from last weekend and into Monday. But the waves that are going to go through between now and the weekend don't have the moisture and don't have the punch. In fact, a lot of times when you have these endless series of waves, typically, they tend not to be very strong. And there's one that's going to fly by today. There's actually some precipitation with it. Whoops, that's not what I want. I want this one. You can see there out toward areas to our west through Chicago, moving toward the east. High pressure here should keep things at bay. You can see the precipitation having a hard time really getting anywhere as it moves into Michigan and toward us. So I'm not bullish that we'll see a lot in the way of any kind of precipitation with it. May squeeze out a few drop or two of rain for this afternoon, and maybe a few light showers or wet flakes of snow for tonight, but nothing big time here. Tomorrow, a somewhat stronger wave, but it's going to be far to the north. A lot of snow there in Canada, but for us, it's going to kind of suck up some of that milder air, and that's why we think we'll hit the 50-degree mark for tomorrow. And again, maybe a few showers, nothing big time with that. As we head toward Friday and into the weekend, you see this a generally flat pattern here, not zonal. Zonal, remember, is totally flat, but this leads to that. No big troughs. There's one here, but that's out in the Atlantic Maritime there. And, so this just isn't conducive for producing a lot of big time storms. Now, they will be moving over the Great Lakes, these waves, and they'll pick up some moisture. So we'll keep some light snow or rain shower mix if it happens during the day, Friday into Saturday, but just not bullish on anything more than, maybe an inch or two here and there. Excuse me, for the region, really, for Friday into Saturday. As we head towards Sunday, this ridge will start to build east. What that'll do, that'll help increase our temperatures a bit. And Sunday could be a lot like tomorrow, where we might hit 50 degrees. but a much stronger wave is going to come in for early next week, and that may cause some interesting weather here. So as you go to the 7-day forecast um, for today, sun and clouds, especially this morning. Clouds will tend to be thicker, I think, during the afternoon. Can't seem to clear the throat today. Excuse me. Such is the way of things. Um, So low 40s for today, some showers around for tomorrow, on and off showers, highs approaching 50 degrees. Front probably doesn't pass through until sunset, so most of the day should be on the mild side. Gusty winds, though, especially later in the afternoon as it approaches. It'll probably lead to some limited light snow Thursday night, less than an inch. And again, some wet snow showers, chances rain, wet snow Friday and Saturday. Not expecting more than an inch in any one time period for that. Sunday, maybe some late showers. I'm leaning dry, but we could get some showers late in the day and bumped up those highs. Might even hit 50 if we can time it right. Monday is transition day. Models not good on the timing, but it looks like a strong front is going to move through during the day. I think we'll start out with a good dose of rain, and then the rain will transition to either a mix or a total changeover to some wet snow by the afternoon. 38 for a high, or 38 is what most temperatures will be for most of the day. Might give us, I don't think we'll see much. I'm not real bullish on it. Monday night, I think will be the key here. If any good accumulations occur, will be Monday night. Not so much from lake effect, but from the effects of the low. And a lot of that will depend on the timing of the frontal passage. So by Tuesday, it looks a little tranquil. We're keeping it dry in mid-30s. Next week looks kind of up and down, some warm and then some chill. But the Arctic still kind of bottled up there in Canada. And hello to, there you go, Lori. Good to see you. Excuse me. Hey, Thomas. Oh, boy. I bet she has some, bet she's got some good tales to tell about driving there with the mail south of 90. Yep, you may want to put the studs on there. I'm sure they put chains on there, I would think. I've seen them here around our neighborhood with chains. Gosh, you'd have to with the rear-wheel drive, even with the weight of the mail. Of course, maybe December it's not quite so bad with all the heavy weight there. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Got a beautiful sky, 28 out there in Edinburgh. Good morning. Bill saying good morning to you there, Lori. Bill Campbell. And it's interesting at the household here. Usually we wait until seems like the beginning of the second week of December to Christmasize the house. But my wife decided right after Thanksgiving on Friday, we took down all the fall stuff, and we do gradual stuff. Kind of old to get everything done on one day like we used to when we were younger. But we've got the tree up. We've got a lot of the Christmas decorations and Christmas stuff up. Outside, we got some stuff done. We're still a work in progress, but I love this time of year. I absolutely do. I'm a little kid. I'm in the Christmas spirit. We did have a story, interestingly enough, about Christmas music, and are you, does it put you in the mood or doesn't it? About 1/4 of the people say that Christmas music does not put them in a festive mood, for whatever the case may be. It might bring back, bad memories. That's probably the biggest reason. But even if they don't, I like my Christmas music in spurts. I can't listen to it 24/7. I know Classy is on 24/7 with it, and a lot of people like that. I tune in once in a while, get my fix, and then I tune back out. I do have 2 Christmas CDs that I've really come to enjoy. They help put me in the mood, so I'll play them in the car once in a while. But even then, I can't play them all the time because I do get sick of them. So hopefully, however you do to get into the season, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate at this time of year, get into the season. And let's be good to one another. It is that time of year. And let's try here. Hello, Brett. Good morning from the Cranberry Mall. Glad you can come in as we say goodbye. I'm off for a couple days here. Yeah, it does hit you. Yeah, I totally agree there, Loy, and it's definitely hit me, and it's in me now. Can't wait. I'm going to celebrate the next couple of days just to enjoy it. I've got a couple of days off here. The lovely Craig will be in my stead for Thursday and Friday. So enjoy the rest of your week. We'll talk to you next Monday. Take care.